In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Giants come in looking for win number 8 on the year. And they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play fake, and here's Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now. You talk about this Washington defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. Gano's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And they'll accept that penalty. Here's Dart. And a quick throw here that's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here we go now on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, 10th overall. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
That's a great alternative there to the old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Instead, let your quarterback take it in the shotgun and essentially choose his own path. He scans the situation, makes the right read, and takes it into the end zone on the QB draw.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Here's Daniels. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On play action, here's Dart. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Hands it off out of the gun. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. And he's going to use his legs here. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Jackson Dart with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A little juke, and they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Moving 19. 60 Bison, 60.
Now Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing now is Daniels. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So it's a sloppy beginning for them. An interception on their opening drive and now a missed field goal here on drive number 2.
Doesn't feel like they've shown up yet. It's been a very flat start. And against a team like this, you just can't let that happen.
That is incomplete. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Giants with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep here in MetLife Stadium. Play action now. Dart. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. To the air goes Daniels. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Washington defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown Giants! Malik Neighbors hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 21-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always is of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
To throw now, Dart. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead. Gano the extra point. And it is 28-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Daniels looking to throw. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. There are two. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw. Daniels. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And as the defense have it, they do, says the referee. We're going the other way. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, Now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Fighting through it, he's got space. Still going. Touchdown, Washington. Joe Mixon, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. But he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing his Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jackson Dart taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point try good by Gano. And a rout is on here in this first half. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get some. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 3. Dart. And the catch made by Johnson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Mixon with a first down carry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. It's Mixon on the counter. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he fakes a spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Giants are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Now 2nd and 9. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing, dart, Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the second down and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll set up a throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's another New York Giants.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And the Giants are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Red. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
And they will take a knee here.
Here we go, set. Rambo leading.
And they take a knee. Well, partner.